I'm going to reset my Click and Grow garden. I've set it up already because I've been using it, and I have a video of that on TikTok, so I'll link that. But I want to show you how easy it is to just grow plants inside. Here's where I have the Click and Grow garden right now. It's just in my dining room, which is a mess right now because the kids were playing Legos. Again, I'll link the TikTok video where I do set it up, but I've already taken out all the old pods, and then I put tape on these tabs because I write the name of the plants on them, and I wanted to be able to just take the tape off when I have a new plant coming in and put new tape on and write it. That way it's not like permanent. I'm gonna go ahead and set it up tier by tier, and let's look at all the vegetables I got this time. So the ones in the boxes are the new plants that I've ordered. We got green salad mix, peppermint, Italian kale, dwarf peas, and thyme. And then these I have left over from last time, so I'll throw some basil, yellow mini tomatoes, and green lettuce in there. So I grabbed the first Click and Grow container, and I start by just taking all these little top pieces off. That way I can put the pods inside the unit. We're going in with basil, so I'm gonna open that up. And what's really cool about Click and Grow is, one, it comes in little dirt pods, so you can actually replant these if you don't wanna keep them indoors the whole time. Right here is a little stick that actually absorbs the water up into the cup to keep the pods moist. Another thing that's really cool is you don't ever have to put any plant food or fertilizer in these. They already come in the pods, so you literally just stick them in and continue filling the unit with water when it needs it, and that's that. So I went ahead and I wrote basil on all these. Here's what the pod looks like. The seeds are inside that little divot there, and then I literally just place them in the cup, and it is that easy to refill or fill for the first time your unit. I'm just putting the little caps back on, and you'll see why these are important in just a minute. Next, I'm writing peppermint, and I'm going in with that one. Here's what one of the boxes look like that have the 9 pods in them, and all the pods look the same, so they have the little divot in the middle with the seeds inside. Lastly, I'm going in with the thyme pods here. So I'm very interested to see how these herbs grow. The peppermint and thyme are new to me herbs in this unit. You get these little dome lids when you get your kits in, and these go over the cups, and they're like little greenhouses. You just use these for about the first week or so until your plants sprout, and then you can go ahead and take them off. And I think that's a really cool concept. Over here on the right, you have this little reservoir, and this is where you fill your water. And what's really cool is there's a little float valve in there. It goes to the bottom when it needs water, and then once you fill it up all the way, it'll float all the way to the top. So it's really cool that it lets you know when it needs water. And literally, guys, the only thing you have to do is fill this up with water after you set it up. So now I'm putting it on the little platform I have, and I'm gonna go ahead and take the lights and click them right into the top up there. And that's that. Let's go ahead and do the second unit. I sped up this process since you already saw me do the other plants, so I just go ahead and take the caps off again. I fill the units with the pods, and I write the name of the plants on each little tag. And remember, I put tape on those tags just so I can peel them off and replace them if I need to, and it's not permanently on that tag. For this last row or tier, I just did salad mix and peas, and I think I'm gonna take some of the peas out and replant them in my outdoor garden and just use this as a starter and then grow them both indoor and outdoor and see how that works. I actually have a little plug that I plug all 3 of these into, so each unit has a plug for its lamp. As soon as I turn it into the wall, it turns on. Okay, so as you've seen, we have gotten all of the little plant pods in, filled them up with water, and then I went ahead and turned on the lights. Something with the lights, as soon as you plug it in, it might take a couple minutes, but all those lights will turn on. And they're set on a timer, so you don't have to do anything through the app. But what I do is, because right now it's like, I think 11 o'clock, and I don't want the lights to turn on at 11 every day and then turn off like late in the evening or late at night. So what I'm gonna do is tomorrow morning when I wake up around 6, I'm gonna unplug it, re-plug it in, and that resets the timer. So whatever time you plug it in at, that's what time it's gonna turn on every morning for you. I'm gonna post this video, but I am gonna compile a video showing how these plants grow and how they do from seed to harvest. So you will be looking out for another video if that interests you. And I always post snippets on Instagram and TikTok. Hope you guys enjoyed this.